welcome to our gentle full body chair workout for today. We're going to need a few bits of equipment, or you don't need a few bits of equipment. If you want to add a bit of resistance, we can. So everything we're going to do, you're going to need the chair. That's going to be the basis of all the exercises today. Then if you want to add a bit of resistance and you've got no weights at home, you can get some water bottles, just fill them up with water, bricks, anything that's going to add a bit of weight you can use. Just try and find something that's within your strength and capabilities. If you've got dumbbells lying around the house, you can grab those and use those. And if you've got any TheraBand or exercise band, we can work that into the program too. So the idea is we're going to work for 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. You don't need to work for the full 30 seconds, just work as long as you can. Try and get as much of the exercises done as you can. We're going to start off with some gentle movements, and then we'll do some upper body exercises, some leg exercises, then some upper body exercises, and we'll finish with 1 or 2 stretches. The full workout takes about 17 or 18, just under 18 minutes. So let's get into it. I'm just going to hit start on my timer here. Remember, you don't have to do the full 30 seconds, just go as long as you're comfortable. So sitting up nice and tall in your chair, hands can be down at your side, and we're going to go into marching there. So just move forward on your chair, get the knees as high as you can. First 30 seconds, you don't need to march too quickly. Just get the legs moving. If you find you start taking a bit of strain in the hips, if they feel a little bit tight, you can lean back into that. So let's turn the chair sideways and you can have a look. So forward on the chair, you can lean back slightly and march up into there. Alright, that's your 30 seconds done. The next exercise, we're going to go arms coming up to the side. Imagine you're trying to get a wave through the arms. So it's just nice and easy, up and down. Get those arms moving. Remember, you don't have to move the full 30 seconds. If you start feeling tired, just stop and wait till we do the next exercise. Nice, easy, gentle movement up to the side. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Right. Now we're going to reach down to your side. So try and lift your chest up nice and tall. So you're sitting up straight, and you're going to reach down towards the side on your right, come up, and then you go over to the left. Just trying to get a little bit of a stretch through your side and a little bit into your lower back. If you've got any discomfort with any of these exercises, just sit them out and wait for the next one. We're not working aggressively here, we're just trying to gently loosen up, get ready to do a bit of work. Good, that's 30 seconds. Our next one, we're going to, again, in a seated position. If you want to lean your back against the back of the chair, you can. You're going to reach your right hand across and out to the left, and then you go the other way, left hand over. So we're trying to get as much rotation through our upper back as we can. So you reach across, come back, reach across, and you just keep on working, turning the arms, reaching across, across. If you find it's tough with the arms going up, just rotate through the chest like that. Good. That's our time. Hands can be down to your side, and we're slowly going to look over to your right hand side, pause for 1, 2, and then move across to the left, pause 1, 2. Don't work too quickly with these. Slow, controlled movement. keeping the neck rotating very gently. Good, relax. And then the next one we're gonna try and lean your back against the back of your chair, bring your chin up, and then tuck your chin down into your throat and go back up. Little pause at the top and the bottom of the movement. The whole time you're doing this, you're trying to keep your chest up, so you're not leaning forward with it, you're just tucking that chin down into your throat. So it's down into there and then up to the ceiling. Good. That's 30 seconds, you can stop. The next one, we're going to go arms out wide, squeeze back as far as you can, bring your hands together. And we'll add a breath out as you're coming back in, so breathe in as you go back, out as you come in. We're trying to open up this chest, so squeeze between the shoulder blades, open up into the chest. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now I'm gonna turn sideways here, so you can drop forward slightly, and I want you to take in a deep breath. Breathe in as much air as you can. As you breathe in, you lift your chest. You're gonna hold for 1, 2. Breathe out. Nice full deep breath in. Hold 1, 2. Breathe out. As you breathe in, lengthen up through the spine, lift the shoulders, breathe out. Good. That's our stretch and warm up done. We're going to get into a little bit of work now. So 30 seconds marching. You can carry on marching. The next exercise, if you've got some TheraBand or an exercise band, you can just tie it into a knot, so that you make a nice big loop. Got 5 seconds, and then you're going to take a rest from your marching. 3, 2, 1. Good. If you've got a loop like that, you're going to twist it so it's a figure of 8, and you're going to put it over your feet. So if you've got the band, with the band over your foot, hold on to your chair and you're going to go into a leg extension. If you don't have the band, you're just going to go straight up leg extension. Try and get the knee as straight as possible. You may need to sit forward slightly and lean back into your chair. We're finishing 15 seconds on one side. Good. I'll put the band back on for the second one. Now change legs. So you're going to go with the other leg in 3, 2, 1. You straighten it out as much as you can. So if you've got the band, it's wrapped around your feet, and you're just lifting the leg up as high as you can get it. If you don't have the band, you just lift and straighten to there. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Remember, you only work as long as you're comfortable working for, so you don't need to work the full 30 seconds. The next one, you're going to get your hands onto your knees. You lean slightly forward, push down into your knees, and you're lifting your heels off the ground. We're going to get the calves working a little bit. So if you feel like you're not working hard enough, just push a little harder down into the knees or lean a little more forward. And if it's working enough without any weight, you can just lift the heels. So you're trying to lift as high as you can get them. 3 seconds. And relax. Good. The next one, you're going to sit back. Keep your feet flat on the floor. And then we're going to lift your toes up as high as you can get them, keeping your heels on the ground. And you're looking to try and move these ones quite quickly. So lift the toes as high as you can get them. to rock back through this, so get your back against the back of the chair, and we're lifting the toes up as high as you can get them. Three, two, one. Good. Move your hips to the front of the chair, lean back slightly, lift your feet off the ground, and we're going to pull your knees apart and then close together. Show you from the front. So, front of my chair, leaning back slightly, pull the knees apart, and then close. If you've got your TheraBand, you can pop that around your knees, make it as tight as you need it to be. You pull out against it and then close back in. 3 seconds. Good. The next one, you're going to use the force of the ground to create a little bit of resistance. So sitting up nice and tall, take 1 foot forward and pull your heel back into the floor. So you're trying to drag your floor into the heel as you pull it back. Drag your heel into the floor as you pull it back. So straighten out the leg and really pull it down and back into the floor. We want the back of this leg to do a little bit of work. 3, 2, 1, good, and relax. Now we're going to change your legs over. So the other leg goes straight out. Sit to the front of the chair, lean back, and then you pull that heel back into your body. Try and get some friction between your heel and the floor, and that hamstring will do a little bit of work. 10 seconds. Good. Alright, then we go back into that march. So marching nice and quick this time, so we picked up the pace a bit. Five seconds. Seven seconds to go. Keep the knees going. Pick up the pace. 3, 2, 1. Good. The last 2 exercises for the lower body are going to be from this position. So arms across your chest, and we're just going to go into standing up nice and tall. Keep the arms there, control all the way back down onto the chair. Keep your feet planted on the ground, so we don't want you to be swinging up. We want to try and stand straight up and control down. Don't need to rush through these. All the way up and control down. All the way up and control down. Let's do one more. Up, 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 and control down. Good. Once you've done that, you're going to move around to the back of your chair, and we're going to use the back of your chair for a bit of balance. So both hands on the chair, and we're going to lift 1 foot off the ground. And now close your eyes. With your eyes closed, you're going to lift your hand just off the chair and try to hold that balanced position there. If you lose your balance, just put your hands back on the chair and then take them off again. See how long you can work balancing just on one leg. 3, 2, 1, good. If that's far too difficult, then we'll work with both feet on the ground, hands on the chair, close your eyes, hands off the chair, and try balance with both feet on the ground. If you managed with one leg, then we'll go again, lift the other leg, hand just off the chair, and try balance. See how long you can go before you need to find the chair to get your balance again. Have your knees slightly soft will help. Think about pushing your big toe down into the ground. And you go 3, 2, 1. Good. Back back onto your chair. We're going to go into marching again. So marching nice and quick this time, so we picked up the pace a bit. "25 seconds. "7 seconds to go. Keep the knees going. Pick up the pace. 3, 2, 1. Good. I'm going to turn my chair sideways. If you've got some weights or water bottles or anything that you're using, you can grab onto those. Lean back slightly. Get your chest up. And we're opening the arms out wide and then pulling them into the middle. From the front. Lean back, open out wide, and pull into the middle. So hips are right to the front of the chair, you're leaning back slightly, and you're bringing the arms into there. The next one, if you've got a water bottle or something, you can use that. If not, don't worry about it. You can just go without. So you're going to lean forward and pull your elbows up and back. So breathe out as you pull up. Turn to the side so you can see. I'm leaning forward. Elbows are pulling up and back. "10 seconds. Good. Next one, we don't need any weight or hands coming out in front of you together. Keep your chest up. Try and keep your knees stable and you rotate as wide as you can. Try not to move the whole body. So it's just the upper body that's rotating left to right. Breathe out as you get to the outside. And let your head follow your hands. So you're not leaving it there, you're letting it move with your hands. Good. We're going to go into a shoulder press. So from there straight up overhead. You can use your weights. If you've got no weights, don't worry about it. Just work through there. If you've got water bottles or weights, grab them there. Press overhead, tap, and pull your elbows back down in line with the shoulders. So they don't need to come all the way down. It's from in line with the shoulders, overhead, tap, and then back in line with the shoulders. Keep it moving. 3 seconds. Good. The last one for the upper body, we're going to get your hands down to your side. Again, if you've got weights, you can use them. If you don't have, you don't need to. This time we're trying to pull your elbows up as high as you can get them. Try to get the elbows over your shoulders, your hands finish in line with the shoulders, and then you drop down. Up to there. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to go back into that chair marching. So move to the front of your seat again. Lift the chest up nice and high. And we're marching up. Trying to again pick up the tempo, pick up the speed. 20 seconds to go. Five seconds. Good. I'm going to turn my chair sideways. You're putting one leg straight out in front of you, and you're just going to lean down, grab onto your leg, and we're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Sorry, 15 seconds on each side. Lean forward as far as you can comfortably go. 3, 2, 1. Come up, change legs over, lean forward, grab onto your leg, and you just hold that. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now in sitting, you're going to bring your right foot on top of your left knee. Both hands come onto your leg that's on the top, and you're going to lean forward slightly, or as far as you can comfortably go. And we're trying to apply downward pressure into this knee. So lean forward, press into there. If it's too difficult to get your leg on top of your knee, lower this leg so you can bring it to there and lean forward into that, and you should still be able to get that stretch into the hip and the glute. Alright, 5 seconds, we're going to change sides. Foot comes up to there, you lean forward. If it's too tough, straighten out this leg so it's lower down, and you lean forward again. So pushing down into this hand, leaning forward, hoping to get a stretch on this side. 3, 2, 1. Good. Last little bit for the day. We're going to go into that deep breathing we did at the beginning, so you can sit forward or slump forward, then breathe in, length up through your spine, lift up into the chest, hold for 1, 2, and then breathe out through the mouth. In through the nose, hold 1, 2, out through the mouth. As you breathe in, drop the shoulders, pull them back, and then breathe out. Breathe in, lengthen the chest, hold 1, 2, and breathe out. Very good. That is where we will wrap up for this workout. If you've enjoyed that and you're still feeling strong, you can go for another round. But I think for most people, 1 round will be good. Try and get this same workout in 2 to 3 times a week with a little bit of walking. And yeah, let me know how you go. Cheers.